Hi there, I'm just jumping right in because I am nervous about this one because this video is a little bit different than the ones I have previously been doing, for like book reviews and stuff, which will be the majority of things, but I also like making things. I like crafting things, and I'm a very slow reader. So doing other stuff like this kind of buys me time. So today I wanted to actually experiment and make a cute little bookish craft that my mom actually sent me the video of, which is this one in particular by Jeff and Lauren on their Facebook channel. It's absolutely adorable, and I do want to change it up a little bit just to match my aesthetic, really, because I already have this. I already have this beauty. I do love her. I'll admit it was super easy to make. I just got the vase at Michael's and this was already together. So I'm not very innovative when it comes to crafts, but I like doing it. So our main goal is just kind of make a replica of the beautiful book that they made. I feel so bad cutting apart a book, I honestly do, but we are going to make some sacrifices and it might hurt. It's going to hurt me, it might hurt you too to watch, I am sorry. But let's go find some supplies and some books to disembowel. Hi, so we are at the thrift store and our goal is a hardcover, a hardback of either a horror story or a fantasy. I would just prefer those ones. If not, that's cool. But also one that's not too long. Obviously one that's not too long because I need to cut it up and I would feel bad and I would need more flowers to put in the middle to, fill up the space. So we're going from maybe honestly, maybe a 1 to 200, at least maybe 300 page book, hardcover so it can actually stand up on its own. Preferably horror or fantasy, but yeah, let's go see what we find. Okay, so I got a couple of things, and I even already had fake flowers in there, little fake flower arrangements. I got another one because I could probably cut those up and use them actually in the little books. And book-wise, I picked up one, Written Off by E.L. Copperman. It just, a writer and a serial killer, seemed up my alley. Murder mystery kind of thing. That seemed neat. Also, I picked up the complete book of needlework because it looked cute, and I like to cross-stitch things, so I thought get something a little vintagey. I don't know, seemed cute. But the one, I got a book, and I do feel bad, but I like it, the Phantom of Manhattan by Frederick Forsyth, which is apparently a timeless classic continuation of the Phantom of the Opera. Didn't know this existed, don't know how canon it is, but it's a tall book. It's a taller hardback, and I do feel bad. There's a quote back here from Andrew Lloyd Webber. Oh, I feel kind of bad. But this is going to be our sacrifice, and at some point, you know what, maybe I'll find another copy of this and actually read it. But at the moment, off to Michael's. Okay, so the fetch quest here, then, we're at Michael's, is double-sided tape, just hardware things, to actually make the thing, and more fake flowers, because as much as I would love to use real, dried flowers, my cat Alice is a bit of an addict and would not leave them alone. So fake flowers it is, and we're here to get some, nice ones, and if they're kind of pricey, because it is Michael's, we'll see. But I think the ones I have right now are also fine, so we'll just see what we can find. Okay, successful. More flowers and a stick. Also some more embroidery floss because I thought, why not? I am working on another project. I needed more of that too. Also, I got a pretty journal with a moth on it. Do I have a couple journals at home that are still, empty? Yes. Is this pretty? Also, yes. Don't worry about it. So we're back. I may have gotten too many flowers, but that's fine. I can use them in something else later on. And our book of choice is The Phantom of Manhattan by Frederick Forsyth. I am so sorry. I am gonna cut this up a little bit. I need to cut some pages in the middle of it and kind of fold the bottom half of those pages to be the holders for the flowers. It's gonna look super cute, but I am so sorry. Okay, so first thing that I don't know what to do with the dust jacket exactly, because I could just take it off. That's totally fine. We can just work with a naked book. But I also liked, the spine is still there. But I also like the idea of the dust jacket being on it as well. So I'm going to see if I can tape it down to work with... Oh, that is pretty. Look at this. That is so pretty. Luckily, I'm not cutting that part. I just need to cut a few pages in the middle of it. This is not very long. One of these days, I would actually like to find another copy of this and actually read it. I don't know if it's any good. I don't really think it's canon, but... Also, it needs to stand up on its own, right? Well, it doesn't really want to. It kind of does. I'm sure the flowers will help. The flowers will help, bulk it out. I hope. I might. Oh, where's the center? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this feels wrong. I didn't do anything. All right, let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. I'll take the dust jacket off for now because I think I'm not in the way of the covers. So I can just add that back on if I want to. I'm not messing with the covers. I'm just messing with pages in the center. I just opened to a random chapter, chapter 10, called The Exaltation of Eric Mulheim? Mulheim? Because I know Eric is the name of the Phantom. Is Mulheim his last name? Oh, I feel bad. It's in first person too. It's in his point of view. I don't want to cut this up. But we're sacrificing one form of art for another, and I will find another copy and I will read it because I don't have any other hard copies that I want to sacrifice for this. All right, it's fine. It's just paper. It's just paper. It's just tattooed dead trees. That's all. Okay, so I don't know exactly how many pages she does in like the middle of it, but enough to definitely like keep it propped open. So I'll take, you can also probably add more as well to, you know, make those little like loops. So, all right, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it's also resisting. I mean, I get that. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Enough stalling. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's not exactly a straight line either. That's all right. And then they also, I think, just tore this bit out. Oh. Oh, that didn't feel good. I also kind of like it, though. I like the torn edges. Although the flowers are going to hide that anyway. We're not going for perfection here. That's totally fine. We're crafting. We're making this up as we go along. Well, no, actually, the first video kind of made this up. I'm just following their footsteps. Oh, just a little more, I think, just to get a good middle section. Oh, you know what? I might also keep these to see if I could do anything else with them as well, because my little crafting crow brain is like, you could do something with the paper. I could do something with the paper. Okay. Oh, it's a little gap tooth. You can't quite tell. A little gap there. Okay, we're cool. Okay, so the next step then is to make the little loopies. And that's, they use double-sided tape and just like taped it down. And I don't think they did each individual one. It doesn't look like they did. They just did like the first one and then they just kind of held the rest. Okay, let's do like maybe 5 or 6 pages each. All right. Also need to remind myself to now keep it flat on the bottom or else it's not really gonna sit right. How they have, you can see the numbers, you can see the page numbers. Okay, I did 60, 70, can I find 80? There you are, all right. You get a little pattern going on. I do think that works. That works fine. We got a bit of an angle, but that's fine. I mean, obviously it's not like wide open, which I'm also okay with. It looks more, you know, bookish, I guess. I like the angle it's kind of sitting at, and I also think it'll bulk up more once I actually get the flowers in it. Taller sort of black ones in the back, and then probably the sticks in the back there too, with some of the purple ones, the lighter ones further ahead. Using this one kind of as like a reference. I realized too, it's not Halloween, but also like I don't have another hand to put in this one, but that's okay. Come Halloween, I'll see if I can get other little bone accessories to put in. Let's start with like foliage first to kind of fill it out. Oh, my scissors are not going to be happy about this. Okay, I did not expect there to be, you know, actual like metal in these. I thought they were just plastic. I thought they were like hollow plastic. My scissors were not cutting it. I got these little bolt cutters. Granted, they are quite old, so I'll have to find some other ones. Okay, so I got these stronger bolt cutters. They actually worked to actually make it the length I wanted. Okay, we have a plan. I'm just gonna keep fiddling with this. Although if the wire cutters also do not work, I'm just bending them in half. I realize they're more flexible than I kind of thought, easier than cutting, so I'm just bending them to the shape, or at least the length that I want. Also cutting off the tags, because I forgot to do that. It's already super cute. I am already loving this. I might just take off some of the leaves down here because I don't have a whole lot of space to work with the pockets that I did make. I probably should have made more, but if I'm just trimming these away, those ones are kind of fine. Let's see, because I wanted to add these little cuties. But like I'll have these ones be lower to be like another layer of them, but then maybe a couple of taller. They're not super tall though. Some of them taller to see if I can get some layers going on. Okay, honestly, so far, this one's a little droopy, but that's fine. Honestly, I do really love it so far. I love how tall it is. I didn't even add the sticks yet. I do want to add the sticks. There's fake little flower debris all over my desk. That's the cover. That didn't hook onto anything. Okay, honestly, I got a couple of black roses. I might just put one at the bottom there. Well, this is technically two. One for Eric and Christine. Oh, and there's another third. There's a third one here. Okay, you know what? Eric, Christine, and was it Ralph? A little shorter. I am actually using the desk as like a height gauge. It's been very helpful. Raoul, that's his name. It was Raoul, not Ralph. Okay, this one is being a bit more stubborn. Okay, honestly, I'll do little like reveal photos too of like close-ups and stuff, but like, I love how tall it is. This ended up so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, she's a little tall, but this is like her permanent home now. It's gonna be up in this little corner. And I am so glad this turned out so nice. Let's see if I can go a little further. There we go. Now you can see her. There she is. Oh, I love it. I'm not really sure how to sign this one off because it's not like a book review, but at the moment, I'm currently reading Sunrise on the Reaping and Blackwood Farm by Anne Rice. I kind of put down Blackwood Farm to start Sunrise on the Reaping. It's sad. I knew it was gonna be, but oh, it's good sad. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll do more little bookish craft things in the future, and I'll see you next time.